103.7 FM Radio Maria, Christian Voice in your home. Right now, we are at St. Padre Pio Kabula Muliro Parish, and we have come for the cause of the environment, how to preserve environment, but specifically we are here for tree planting. And with me, I have Madame Proscovia. Let her first introduce herself to you, and we continue with the program.
Thank you so much. I'm Proscovia Vikman. And as you rightly said, I come from Kabula Muliro Parish, and that is St. Padre Pio. But where we are is the shrine of St. Padre Pio. And also here, why it's important for us to link with Radio Maria tree planting is the Franciscans, where we are, following St. Francis of Assisi. If you can see behind us here, is St. Francis of Assisi, and whose year we are celebrating this Jubilee, 800 years, and is a patron saint of ecology. So that's it's important that you came to see what we are doing, but you can also see that even our walkway speaks for itself, but also some of the trees are planted by the pilgrims and the bishops.
Okay. Now, Madame Proscovia, someone can be asking themselves, why tree planting? Why the emphasis on tree planting?
Actually, we call it tree growing, that you don't just plant a tree, you grow it. But when you look here, is that we want to restore the planet, which St. Francis of Assisi saw 800 years back. And now we are having a climate crisis. We need to do something. And the action for the climate change, you need to take action. And one of the action points is tree planting and tree growing, but also making sure that the environment is clean. You don't pollute, you don't litter, but also you don't grab things that are not yours, especially the wetlands, the forests, natural forests. So that is part of what we are doing for the restoration.
Okay. Now, lastly, like for those people who might be like saying like trees are taking a lot of space, trees, they are, it is a long-lasting business or a long-lasting project, how can you advise them about that?
I just want to tell whoever is saying that, if you didn't stay on this planet, but everybody stayed, 2019 to 2021, we had a global crisis and the whole world was at standstill. Why was it? We had an emergency, and that was COVID-19. And what was the currency in exchange was oxygen. And the trees give us life. The environment gives us life. So whether you want money, you can't eat it. If you want buildings, you can't eat buildings. So we are saying, can we look at environment, live with it sustainably, but also take care of our common home, which is for now, but also the next generation. Today we are celebrating St. Francis of Assisi 800 years. It's 800 years, but his message is still relevant. It means that he saw from one generation to the next. In Uganda, we say bizazi ne bizazi mirundi munana. That is 800 years. So it means that we need to look at things in long term, not short term. If you think that you want just to grow for now, it means you're not talking about the future. You don't even know what will happen after the fourth generation. So we are just requesting that let's look at it in the future, but also sustaining the trees that you're sitting on. You don't know who planted it, but you're enjoying the shade. So that is what we are coming in. Let's plant the trees, grow them, but also sustainably, that we are together.
Okay, thank you so much, Madame Proscovia. We shall not go further, but you have heard it is 800 years ago when St. Francis was advocating for this. And what I've also learned is that you, who is seeing me, that you should also take part in this tree, not only tree planting, but also tree growing. Thank you so much for keeping on tuned to 103.7 FM Radio Maria, and stay connected, stay following us on all our social media handles. Thank you so much, Madame Proscovia, for the interview and for the time given to us.
Thank you so much. I pray that you plant a tree after tree, but also save the planet and follow the Laudato Si paper from the Pope. Thank you so much.
Okay, bakristo bannange musimbe emiti tusobole okuuma obutonde. Bye bye, mweraba.